Hey guys, so today is race day. We're gonna go out for the first practice in just a minute. And I want to say thank you for my sponsor today, which is Orbiter Villa Town. You can check out orbitervillatown.com if you want to buy a villa in Phuket. Or you can also check out their other project, which is called orbitervillas.com if you want to rent a villa in Phuket. And with that out of the way, let's get ready for practice. I really hope I can do well today because I'm actually sick this morning. I woke up and I was coughing, I have running nose. So I'm gonna do my best to make my sponsor proud and try to ride safe. That's the main thing, you know. So now let's go out for practice and see if we can do some jumps and do some practice race starts. Thanks to my friend Richard, he gave me these gloves yesterday because I forgot to bring new gloves for the race. I was so busy. So these are really good. So thanks, mate. So what I do on race day is after a sighting lap I go straight into race pace and then start hitting all the big jumps as if it was a race like this one. This is the big kind of 100 foot or about 30 meter jump. So you want to hit that on the very first lap after you've done a sighting lap, so you're simulating what happens in the race. Now let's watch some GoPro footage. So here I just locked my whole shot device, putting it in neutral and then hitting the front brake and grabbing the whole shot and then race start. And let's just go through a whole lap around the track here in case you didn't watch my practice vlog from yesterday. So here, speed check jump and then double, and then very small double here where you're just basically rolling. And then right hand turn, small tiny double and then bigger double and then smaller double and then speed check single jump. It's very steep so you have to slow down, or you can take the right side where there's a little creative line on the side that's less steep, and then there's 4 big doubles here and then a sweeper turn to the left, and then there's a really good berm here. It can be a bit slippery so you need to be gentle on the throttle, and then a double and a double and you guessed it, another double. And these doubles, they are not tabletops, they're sort of Supercross jumps, but with a mellow landing, so if you case it, and then here's a big double, 30 meters, 100 foot by the way, and a smaller one here is drop that one because it's a lot slower, and then the finish line jump right there, also pretty easy. Okay, so done with first practice, and it went good. I feel surprisingly good, even though I didn't feel strong in the morning, I felt okay on the track. And I have a really good tip for you guys out there if you're racing as well. If you're sick, it's a really good idea to just do one lap and then stop and then do a race start, like a practice start, and then do another lap and then stop and do another practice start, because then your heart rate doesn't get up to max out and you actually don't get nearly as fatigued. So this was something I just figured out today, that it's a really good strategy, because you don't want to fatigue yourself if you're sick. You want to have your energy available for the main race, of course. And then I have another tip, that is to make some notes of things you learned on the track. So for example, there's a jump that I have to remember not to over jump, and then leaving the bike in third gear for a slippery turn instead of downshifting to second gear, because then I don't spin out the rear with too much wheel spin, especially in the race. That would be helpful. So instead stay in third gear and then just use the clutch a bit for that turn. Then I also wrote a few notes for the race start, something about how fast I should feed the clutch and how much throttle and stuff like that. So it's a good idea to write notes when you're racing, so when you learn something you can sit in the car and then read through your notes before the race during the day, so you remind yourself what you have to focus on and remember and what not to forget, right?
Okay.
Okay guys, so here I'm with one of the big famous teams in South Thailand, and I have a funny story about this team, this family race team. So in 2019 had a big Supercross race in Ranong, and I had to dress up for the race, and I was too late to get dressed up. They were yelling my name in the microphone, and then they helped me drive to the starting line on a scooter while I was dressing up on the scooter. And then in the race, I actually braked a little bit hard, so their dad hit right into the back and fell down. So he actually crashed in the race because I braked a bit too hard. But they were so friendly. They just said it's no problem at all. So it just shows you how helpful people are here in Thailand, and really good family. They're very friendly people.
The name
Yeah, Team Red Zone.
Red Zone ตื่นเต้นไหมคะ เอาที่หนึ่งกินเอากี่ถ้วยครับวันนี้
กี่รุ่นก็เอาทุกถ้วยครับ
คว้าหมดค่ะคว้าหมด All trophy belong to this twin ชื่อน้องอะไรบ้างคะน้องโฟกโฟกกับฟุกโอเค ยินดีได้รู้จักนะคะเป็นทางการ ขอให้ขับขี่ปลอดภัยนะคะ ขอบคุณค่ะขอบคุณครับ
And this time I'm gonna start with a race start straight away, and then do like a sprint lap, like if it was an actual race, and then do a few more race starts and just dial in all the notes I've taken in when I was sitting in the truck. I was writing down a few notes, just practice those things. So yeah, let's go out and have some fun.
ครับทีมงานถ่ายทอดสดนะครับตอนนี้ครับทีมงานถ่ายทอดสดดีใจเป็นอย่างยิ่งที่ท่านมานะครับทุกคนจะเป็นให้แต่เราก็จะพยายามที่จะให้ทางทีมงานตากล้องไปด้วยเดี๋ยวเราจะเจอกันไปปีเตอร์พัทโต้ปีเตอร์เช้าที่ยังไม่พร้อมเลย
นะครับในเรื่องเวลานะครับถ้าขับรถเร็วนะถ้าเดินช้านี่แปลว่าขับรถช้าเดี๋ยวน้องเมฆก็จะคุยรายละเอียดให้กับ
ก็ต้องขอสวัสดีนะครับพี่น้องนักแข่งทีมแข่งทุกท่านนะครับก็งานประจำปีของจังหวัดระนองนะครับนะเราจัดนะแล้วปีนี้เราจัดกลางคืนนะเพื่อที่ว่าให้มีกิจกรรมเกี่ยวกับวงการมอเตอร์สปอร์ตนะครับโดยที่กรรมการจัดการแข่งขันนะครับเขาจะได้พูดถึงกติกาในการแข่งขันนะครับแต่ผมบอกว่าในการแข่งขันกีฬาตามใจอะไรก็แล้วแต่นะครับทุกคนก็ต้องรู้จัก
And then they gave the track a really good watering before the races would begin. And if you want to watch the races, make sure you subscribe, because on the next episode of my racing vlog, we're gonna be watching some races and get your popcorn out for that. And if you like the video, make sure you click the like button. And in any case, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one.